Hello, and welcome to How to Play Minecraft, Part 10. And in this episode, I'm going to show you some really neat stuff. Okay, as you can tell, I've got all four of my furnaces, or what I like to call them is forges. They're all burning because while I was off camera, I dug and found a whole bunch of coal and a whole bunch of metal. But I also found some very interesting things I want to show you and warn you about when you're mining. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is look at the really neat stuff. Okay, I'm going to go this way if it'll go. There we go. I'm using a wireless keyboard, and every once in a while it disconnects. Okay, do you see these nice little drops coming from the ceiling? That's because right up above here is water. So you have to be careful when you're digging or else you'll flood. Luckily what I did is I just used my cobblestone, as you can see up there, to patch it. And I was able to carry on. Now the first thing we're going to come across is this stuff. Oh, I didn't even see this. This is metal. Anyway, yeah, I think you've seen metal before. But this is really neat stuff. This is called lapis lazuli or lapis lazuli. I'm not sure which one it is. So this is very important for later in the game when you need to enchant your armor or enchant your swords, pickaxes. It does all kinds of stuff, but you have to have it. Also, you can use it to dye sheep. I'm going to leave that metal there for right now and come back to it. Now this is gold ore. Now watch what happens when I use the stone pickaxe. Oh, never mind it. You don't need a... Oh, that's because I'm using a metal pickaxe. I was wondering, hey, wait a minute, that's not right. Okay, when I use a stone pickaxe, nothing happens. Now, if I keep hitting it, it will break, but it'll destroy the gold and I won't get it. So you have to use a metal pickaxe to get the gold. And again, I'll come back and get that later. I'm just showing it to you. Now, this is coal, and we love coal. We use coal to make torches. We use coal in our furnaces. So anytime I get a chance to get coal, then I want to. Now, another thing coal does for you is it adds, see that in between the hearts and the drumsticks, I've got a 10 there, and the bar is about 2/3 of the way up green. Whenever you mine, you hear that little ding thing? That is, and there it goes. You can almost see it. Okay, you hear that little da-dum, and that little spark that just flew in? That's giving me points and filling up that green meter. And you see it's going up. And I just went to level 11. Okay, now the levels are used for a lot of things, but we don't need to talk about that. I just wanted to show you this. Now, here's what I do. I guess I better fill that in so I can walk. Okay. I'll come back and get all this stuff later. Anyway, so here's how I do a mine. I start at a blank wall, and I go in 50 blocks. I count to 10 and then put down a torch. Then the next torch is 20, 30, 40, and 50. When I get to 50, I turn left. And I go another 50. Then when I get to the end of that, putting a torch every 10. Then when I get to the end of that, I turn left again, putting a torch every 10. And then here is where I've come back into the room. And I went 50 that way. But this room was hard to get through, or this corridor was hard to get through, because you notice that I have a stair step down here. That's because up above me was a bunch of stuff. Now you notice, this is the bad stuff, lava. If you get that on you, you will burn to death. If you're lucky, you might get down to 1 heart. Now there is a way to work with lava, so it's not as dangerous, but we're not going to worry about that. Now you notice the drips up here? That's how come I had to come down because I was making the water flood. And here is some redstone. And redstone, I don't know if you know about redstone, but redstone is stuff you use to do simple, like electrical circuits. Like you hook it up to a pressure plate and it'll turn on something. You know, open a door or whatever you want to do. It's pretty fun, but that's pretty advanced stuff. We're not going to mess with that. And I still have some more coal here I can come back and get. And also, redstone also gives you, just like coal, it'll build up that green bar and build your levels. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show you over here. This is pretty cool. While I was digging, I found a cave. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, that's right. I have to dig. I have to go back up because I didn't want to end up burning myself to death. There we go. Okay. There is the lava, but over here, I need to dig my way back up there. I found some stuff down here. It's pretty nice. Whoops. Over here is a lava fall, like a lava waterfall. And see, there's some metal over there. Now, what I'm going to show you is really, really handy. I'm going to take my cobblestone, and by the way, don't get this close to lava until you're used to moving, because you will get burned and you will die and lose all your stuff. Okay, so what I'm going to do is point it right there and watch what happens. All the lava starts going away. Now, it goes away slowly, but it goes away. And once it goes away, then I can go over here and start collecting all this stuff over here. And no, I'm not going to step into the lava just so you can see what it looks like. Now see, that's what was feeding this little thing down here. But now I'm free to get this metal, but I'm not going to do that because what we're going to do in this video is what I told you we were going to do in this video a couple of videos ago, but we got busy doing other stuff and just kept running out of time. And by the way, I put this here. When I came across this, I set my cobblestone down so I could go through it. Okay. Now, one more thing about the mining. What I'm going to do next is what's called strip mining or tunnel mining. And what I do is I count 1, 2, 3 blocks, and I will dig a tunnel all the way from this side to the other side. And then once I get done, I'll count 1, 2, 3, and dig another tunnel all the way to the other side. So I go up, then I move over 3 and I come back to this corridor, then I move over 3 and I go back to that corridor, and that's the best way, I think. Now other people argue, but I think it's the best way to get all the materials. Now, what happens when I have corridors all the way down there? Well, then I turn around and do it over here. So it's a nice way to mine. Now, our iron is all done, and I got a bunch of iron off camera, or off video, I guess. It's not really a camera. Off video. So you can see I've been busy. And there we go. And there we go. Now, you notice that each one of these forges, or furnaces, I like to say forge, had like 10 to 12 iron blocks in them that were turning them into iron ingots. That's how come I have 4 furnaces, because I can get them done really fast. If I were to put 45 blocks of iron ore in there, it would take a really long time to smelt all of it. But if you split it up into 4, it doesn't take very long at all. And so now, we're going to do iron armor. Okay, so we've got all this iron. Well, the first thing we want to make is some iron boots. Okay, so I put the iron there. I put the iron there. Oh, I say I'm going to put the iron there. Oh, it's split up weird. That's weird. Okay. There we go. Now I have iron boots. Now I want you to notice, and see, it's easy to remember if you just kind of look at the shapes. See, it kind of looks like boots, you know, because there's nothing in the middle. So I take these, okay, put them down there. Now we're going to make some iron pants. And again, it kind of looks like pants. See? Same shape. Okay, put this down here. And we'll take those out. Now we're going to make an iron chest plate. And to do that, we're going to go down. Oops. Well, that didn't really like me doing that, did it? Okay. Go over here. Oh, no, come on. Quit that. I'm using a wireless mouse, too, and sometimes it just messes up. Okay. So I fill in that, and this. And you see how it looks kind of like. See, there's a place for your head right there. Let me put this down. Here's a little place for your head right there, and it kind of looks a little bit like a chest plate. And then the last thing we're going to do, whoops, get down there. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to make an iron helmet. And again, it looks like a helmet. See, there's a place for your head. It fits iron all the way around. So that's how you do the armor. So let's collect up our metal. We still have 25 metal left. That is so awesome. We have plenty of metal to do anything we want. Okay, so let's get out of the crafting table. Turn away so I don't activate the crafting table. And then I'm going to press E. And this is just kind of fun. You just point to the iron chest plate and hold down the shift key on the left and goes right on. See how he's changed? Now he's wearing the iron armor. Now we do iron leggings. There they are. And yes. Okay. Then some iron boots. I'm sorry, I just really like my little cat character. And I have to say goodbye to him now because once you put the iron helmet on, you don't see as much of him as you used to. But now I am fully armored up. So let's take a look at the final product. And there I am. I'm all armored up. Got my boots, my leggings, my chest plate, and my helmet. And so what are we going to do next? Well, you're just going to have to look at the next video because I'm not really sure yet. I kind of have an idea, but anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy Minecraft, and now go out there and make yourself some iron armor, and then maybe, just maybe, we might stay up all night and fight the bad guys. Now that we've got our armor and a diamond sword, we're pretty good to go. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye-bye.